What? Oh my gosh, episode 5 of season 8 of Game of Thrones. Hi guys, my name is Steven and I'm here to spoiler alert. Okay, if you haven't seen the episode yet, please do not watch this video. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna be having a recap of all the things that happened, all the deaths that happened, and I don't have a note here. I just watched HBO's Game of Thrones episode 5 like 10 minutes ago. So this is the first time I'm gonna have this particular video, like a review or a recap. So yeah, and later on in the middle of the video, I'm gonna show you my reactions, okay, to the major parts of this episode. But again, first, as I remember it, after episode 4, Dany was really distraught and really angry, and she found out that somebody betrayed her. And Tyrion went to her and she told Tyrion that somebody betrayed her, and he said yes, and Dany said it's Jon, but Tyrion said no, it's Varys. But then, yeah, logic. She said no, it's Jon because Jon told no. Sansa told you, Tyrion, and you told Varys, and because Sansa was told by Jon, so essentially it was Jon who spilled the beans, even if she told him not to tell on her about the secret. So there. So the first death that we see here is the death of Varys. She was actually the first opening of the episode. Varys was writing a letter, and in the letter, hidden, I see words like hidden by Eddard Stark, the heir to the throne, all of that. So he was basically trying to tell everyone. And then after that, he was found out and he burned the letter. I don't know if he was able to send all those things, the other letters to whomever he wants to send them. And then Grey Worm arrested him, and Dracarys. So Jon, Tyrion, and Daenerys were there, and then Drogon behind Daenerys came up from behind Daenerys, and then she said, I sentence you to death. And then it's Dracarys. So bye-bye, Varys. So Varys was the first one to go, and then I think the next scene was now in the King's. I don't know. Again, sorry guys, it's just from my memory. I'm just gonna be focusing now on the death. So Varys died. The next one to die is the Iron Fleet. Is it the Iron Fleet? The Euron's fleet. I'm sorry about. Again, this is the first time that I'm going to do this recap. But anyway, so Euron was ambushed by Dany. It was overcast, but then the sun went up, and then they can't see her anymore because of the sun, and that's why she destroyed. That's when she started destroying first the fleet of Euron, and then Euron was able to jump, and then all the other scorpions all around King's Landing were the next target. And then after that, the Golden Company were in front of the city gates outside, facing the team Jon Snow and everything. And then after that, out of nowhere, they heard something like a rumbling, and then Dany with Drogon, blew them all away from behind, from inside the city going outside. So the next death, soldiers, after that, they went inside. So major deaths, again, Varys, and then who else? Oh, by the way, Tyrion helped Jaime Lannister escape because Jaime was caught by the Unsullied going to King's Landing, trying to escape and going back to Cersei. And yeah, I just think that Dany already knows that Tyrion is going to help Jaime because she told him that his brother is captured, and so Tyrion, went to the prison, and then he set Jaime free. and so Jaime went to King's Landing. So also Arya and the Hound were there. Again, guys, it's gonna be mixed up. So the one that died in the episode, the other ones that died in the episode are Qyburn died. Again, I'm just gonna be jumping, okay? Qyburn died in the hands of the Mountain, and then the Mountain died in the hands of the Hound, and the Hound died because he pushed. Apparently, the Mountain cannot die. He was, the Hound, Clegane, stabbed him with the sword in the chest. He did not die. And then he stabbed him on the brain. He did not die. And so Clegane, and all this time while they were fighting, Dany was like rampaging all over. And so he just pushed the Mountain against the wall, and it was like a very, very long fall, a hard fall. So and below them was fire because Drogon was really setting everyone on fire. And then Arya almost died because of the rampage that Daenerys was doing to the city, but still she survived. She was even the last frame of the episode with a white horse. I don't know why she was in that, so maybe you guys could tell me. So who else? Of course, Jaime and Cersei died together. Apparently there were leaks that they're gonna die together in the hands of Drogon, or with Drogon, or in the hands of Dany, but apparently not. They wanted to escape and they had to go down the crypts of King's Landing, maybe, but it was underground. Again, just correct me if I'm wrong. And then after that, they thought that there was a passageway going out, but then because of the rubble, all the exits were blocked, and so Cersei had a moment of weakness, and then she said, "I don't want to die. I want my baby to live." But then Jaime was there, and then Jaime had to come her and said, "Nothing else matters, just the two of us." And then they hugged together. In the background, we see that everyone was just crumbling, falling apart on them. So that implied that they died being crushed by all the rubble that Dany was doing, or was causing. Then after that, who else died? But guys, before I move on, I forgot to film this, but I'd like to talk about that amazing moment, emotional moment between Tyrion and Jaime. It was, I almost cried. The reason why Tyrion had to set Jaime free is because he said, without you, he told Jaime, without you, I wouldn't have survived growing up. I mean, he wouldn't have grown up. And then Jaime told him, you would have survived. And then Tyrion said, no. And with tears in his eyes, he said, you were the only one who didn't treat me like a monster. And then they hugged together. It was, yeah, thinking about it now, again, it's making me emotional again, because, it's about family. And I could really understand Tyrion and Jaime and Cersei. They're just really family, and family is a very big thing in Game of Thrones. Even the Starks, they really, are bound together by family. So, just had to talk about that. Back to our recap. Apparently, there are a lot of deaths here, including soldiers and innocents. If there's anything that I want to highlight, is the innocents that died, not even the main characters. Even Jon Snow and Davos were like surprised that they started attacking the citizens of King's Landing, even kids. And then there were really poignant moments wherein we could really see that they were trying to hide, and then they were like afraid of Dany flying over them and just breathing fire through Drogon, and actually they already surrendered at the earlier part of the rampage. They already surrendered. They rang the bell, and even Cersei, I think, when she heard the bells ring, she closed her eyes and said, "Oh my gosh, I could think, that she maybe think, oh my God, I'm dead, I'm surrendering." So there, but apparently that's when all hell broke loose. uh, Danny was just so distraught because of the previous episode. And again, I'm trying to say here that she was really now, I'm not saying she's the mad queen, although with what she did, she's just mad, not crazy, but mad because of what happened. So she's mad with Sansa, she's mad with all the betrayals, she's mad because her people, the Dothraki, where most of them are dead. She's sad that did I say Miss Sunday died? Miss Sunday died, and then and she's also, a lot of things are in her mind now. She's also thinking about Jon Snow's claim to the throne, that Tyrion betrayed her with Varys and everyone. So, and she's just really in this really volatile state of mind. And if you go to her side, you will really in a way understand why this happened. She was just so driven with all the rage, and maybe she was thinking about all the secrets about Rhaegar and Lyanna and Jon Snow and her love for him, and they can't be together now. And then what else? Maybe she's thinking also about her father dying, and basically people trying to kill her before, like in the early episodes, in the early seasons of Game of Thrones. So all these things happened. Her dragons died. Her children died. So yeah, I really like how Emilia Clarke really, the acting was really amazing when the camera just panned to her before she started, while the bells were ringing for surrender. I think that even drove her. I think what she was thinking was, you don't want to give me a fight, because she's just really angry with Cersei, and now she's just surrendering. No, she's that's what I think. That's what drove her to really do it. And yeah, so that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna show you my reactions, because I think it's a long video, but yeah, I will maybe post another video for my reactions to all the major events that happened in the movie. 1 hour and 20 minutes, guys. People are saying that season 8 is really underwhelming for them, maybe because of their expectations. And I understand the producers and the showrunners why they went to the path that they've gone with the last episodes of Game of Thrones. But yeah, this is also a good thing for George R.R. Martin, because now that people are not satisfied with the show, they are going to go read the books, and I'm one of them. I don't know if I will have time to finish everything but I think because The Winds of Winter has not gone out yet, so I think I may have time, and you may have time too. So guys, what did you think? Have you watched did I forget any major deaths? If I did, please let me know. And then what else? Yeah, let me know what you think. Did you like the episode? Are you excited for episode 6? I am excited for episode 6 just to know what happens in the end. There'll be prequels. I'm not really interested about that. I'm interested with the stories that we grew up with along the years, 7-8 years in the making, and this is now the end. So again, thank you for watching, and again, thank you for allowing me to give my thoughts. I know that I actually watched Gray Area and Talking Thrones, and then Ideas of Ice and Fire, and then all of these YouTubers are really amazing in all these series and all. But again, thank you for allowing me to also have a share of my thoughts, because I was just so excited with what happened. Yeah, was it unexpected? Yes, it was unexpected. The rampage was really unexpected. Yeah, but come to think of it, again, if you follow Daenerys' storyline and character arc, yeah, that was bound to happen. And what are your thoughts? Who are gonna die in the next episode? What do you think? I think Tyrion is gonna die. I hope not. And then I think Sansa is gonna die. But if Sansa's gonna die, then Daenerys is also gonna die because one of the Starks. I don't think Jon Snow is gonna kill her. Maybe he's just going to be very angry and frustrated with her. What do you think? I hope I'm wrong. So I hope that the last episode is really gonna really save everything that happened in this season so far. So guys, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video about Game of Thrones, if ever there will be another one. Thank you so much and enjoy episode 5 of Game of Thrones.